It was early in the morning. He had a gun in his hand. No cops were around. What else would a thief need to pull off a heist? The one thing this robber was lacking, a second language, because the clerks at this St. Pete Chevron station decided to play dumb, and what followed was clearly frustrating for the thief. Iftikhar Bhatti was one of the two clerks behind the counter during the holdup.
He was scared. I was also scared. So he didn't open the register. So he pointed once again the gun at him.
The robber had plenty of reason to believe he was being recorded. Not only is there a monitor and 2 cameras overhead, there's also a sign warning him he's on tape. But that didn't make him take off. In fact, he tried to break the language barrier for a full 2.5 minutes until he finally took matters into his own hands.
Open the register, man. Open it now. No kissing me. Kiss me off.
If only he'd taken that second language in high school. In St. Pete, Jessica Yellen, Fox 13 News.
It's not Christmas, and he's not Santa. But overnight, this Evansville man crawled down the chimney of the South Side home. Our News 25 camera was the only one rolling as emergency crews put a soot-covered Alejandro Valencio into an ambulance. We tracked him down after he got out of the hospital. Why were you in the chimney?
Because I want to feeling like Santa Claus, okay?
Did you bring any presents?
No.
Where's the presents at? Santa Claus never comes down a chimney without presents.
After that lewd gesture, wrapped up in a bit of sarcasm,
I'm just drunk. I live here, and it's my girlfriend, so I'm just drunk. Everybody do a stupid thing sometimes when it's drunk, okay?
I locked the door.
and he came in the chimney.
Somehow he got to the roof.
Turns out the chimney sealed off, and Valencio got trapped.
I never go try again. It's talking to me, see? I can't move nowhere.
Inside, instead of a pile of presents, there's this pile of bricks. Firefighters had to make a huge hole in the wall, that's where the chimney is, in order to get him out. Now the woman who lives here is left to clean up the mess.
I gotta pay for this. I gotta pay for this.
And when he tried to get inside, this time using the door,
Get out from my porch and don't you ever come back here. I don't care what you want. I don't want my wall tore up. Can you fix that?
a night of partying coming back to hit him in the face. Not once, but twice.
You're looking at Santa Claus with his red satchel inside Commercial National Bank in Unity Township near Route 981. Only state police say this man is no Santa Claus. Instead of saying ho, 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 he told bank tellers they were in the midst of a holdup.
At approximately 12:08 today, a man dressed as Santa Claus entered the bank and displayed a black handgun and requested money. The man was about 6 foot tall, weighing about 250 pounds. He is a white male.
After the Santa Claus imposter left the bank, he walked about a block along this road carrying his red satchel. Just about in this area, there was a car waiting. He jumped in, and the car took off. Even if the getaway vehicle did head north, there's no doubt this man is not Santa Claus.
Santa Claus brings presents, not steal things from people. That would be the Grinch. He was in the wrong costume.
We can advise that this was not the real Santa. This is obviously an imposter.
I can't believe that they would do something like that at this time of the year. It's hard to believe.
Perfectly intact and made of titanium, this prosthetic leg is now evidence. The incriminating limb was pulled off during this botched robbery caught on tape. That's when police say 2 men walked into this auto parts store just after it had opened for the weekend.
I'm sure the employee's standing there in shock. I mean, what would you do? I mean, you're stunned.
Detective Dana Mozzie admits this is an unusual case that speaks all kinds of attention.
For that type of piece of evidence to be left behind, that's definitely different.
And revealing, too, numbers inscribed on the side could help trace the maker and the owner. And if that doesn't do the trick, this tape will, showing the struggle and then the leg left behind with a very shocked employee.
General population has never seen anything like it.
Detectives in the robbery unit are moving fast on this case, following up on all kinds of leads. For the time being, however, though, the prosthetic leg is locked away in a secure location.
The longer he procrastinates coming in, because he knows what he did, the longer it's going to take for him to get his prosthetic leg back.
Wendell Hollingsworth and Judge Julie Lynch didn't exactly start off on the right foot Friday when he accused her and his attorney of religious bias and ordered them off his case.
Your attorney has been in to see you on numerous occasions. You have spit on him. You have refused to talk to him. This trial is still going forward on Monday. Mr. Wiseman, you are still counsel of record, so you have a weekend to change your attitude, Mr. Hollingsworth.
Those hoping for a change of attitude instead got this. In the melee, Hollingsworth's attorney cut his hand, and a deputy caught the wrong end of a taser. Hollingsworth was removed, restrained, and returned to court. Calling the trial a farce, he promptly demanded to be taken back to his cell.
Why should I be present? I ain't gonna get a fair trial. This ain't no fair trial. All I ask you to do is fire this lawyer.
His attorney and the judge attempted to move forward.
The maximum sentence that he could receive is 104 years.
Okay, well, give it to me now. It's unfair. Give it to me. Give me 250 years right now. It's unfair.
Swearing and shouting over the judge, again and again, Hollingsworth repeated his demand for a new attorney. A demand again and again the judge denied.
Thank you once again for telling me how to do my job.
Okay, you ain't gonna treat me fair. You gonna treat me fair, and you a Catholic. I'm charged of robbing the Catholic Church, and I'm gonna get a fair trial. This is false.